Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. I'm Elliot Carter.
And I'm Mira Bennett.
And today, we're going to be looking into a pretty interesting announcement. Sony Electronics Singapore, they're now accepting USDC stablecoin for payments.
Yeah, this is pretty big. It just came out, April 2nd, 2025?
Just yesterday, yeah. And it looks like it's all facilitated through a partnership with Crypto.com. Before we get too far into this, though, are you serious about securing your crypto? Visit cryptochatter.co.uk to explore the Ledger Stacks and TreasurSafe 5 cold wallets. Your peace of mind starts there.
Now, getting back to it, I think what's so interesting is that it's Sony, a huge name in consumer electronics, and they're diving headfirst into stablecoin payments, and specifically in Singapore. What do you think about that?
It really makes you wonder how quickly all this is going mainstream. We talk about digital currencies all the time, but to see it happening at this level is pretty exciting.
For sure. And it sounds like Sony Singapore is fully committed to this. They've even said they're taking a proactive approach to digital currencies. And Chin Ta-Eng, he's the general manager for Crypto.com in Singapore, he was saying how this is about making transactions easier for people, just giving people more choices in how they pay.
So, we keep saying stablecoin, but for anyone who's maybe not totally up to speed on all this, what exactly is a stablecoin and why is it such a big deal for payments?
Right. So a stablecoin like USDC, the one Sony's using, it's basically designed to hold its value really close to a traditional currency. In this case, it's pegged to the US dollar.
So unlike Bitcoin, which can be all over the place in terms of price, stable coins are more, predictable?
Exactly. So if you're a business or even just a regular person, it makes a lot more sense to use something like USDC if you don't want to worry about huge price swings every day.
Makes total sense. And this isn't just some isolated thing in Singapore, is it? We're seeing more and more examples of stablecoin adoption.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just look at Metro. They're a big department store chain in Singapore, and they started accepting stablecoins like Tether's USDT just a few weeks ago.
So it seems like Singapore is really becoming a hub for all this. Why do you think that is? What's making Singapore such fertile ground for stablecoins?
Well, a lot of people are pointing to their approach to regulations. They're not just letting anything go, but they seem to be creating a system that lets these companies innovate while still protecting people. I think I saw that they issued way more crypto licenses last year than the year before.
I think I read something similar, yeah. And there was that quote from William Crozetier from ZK Candy. He was saying that this kind of balanced approach from regulators has made it easier for crypto firms and traditional banks to work together, which is obviously huge for adoption.
Absolutely. Singapore is definitely setting themselves up to be a leader in this whole space. Want to take control of your digital assets? Head over to cryptochatter.co.uk and check out the secure Ledger Stacks and TreasurSafe 5 cold wallets. Don't wait.
Great advice. So it's not just the retailers getting involved, is it? Even the big institutions are starting to pay attention.
Right. You've got places like Singapore Gulf Bank. It's a digital bank, and they're supposedly trying to raise something like $50 million to buy a stablecoin payments company.
Wow. So, for everyone listening, I think the takeaway here is that this isn't just about, one tech company in Singapore. It's a sign that stablecoins are becoming more and more mainstream, especially in places that have clear regulations like Singapore. And the fact that you've got these established financial institutions getting involved, that's a pretty strong indicator that something big is happening.
Yeah, I think you're right. If we kind of zoom out a little, all this points to a future where digital currencies are just, part of how we pay for things, like using a credit card or cash.
It really does.
Yeah.
So what do you think? How do you think this is all going to affect people in the long run? It's sort of hard to wrap your head around.
I think it's still early days, but it's not hard to imagine that, 5-10 years from now, we could all be using stablecoins for a whole bunch of everyday things.
Totally. And that's a pretty huge change. It makes you think.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, that's been another deep dive. Thanks for joining us. Ready to secure your crypto journey? Visit cryptochatter.co.uk now to learn more about the Ledger Stacks and TreasurSafe 5. Like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives. Find a quiz related to this discussion in the show notes.
See you next time.